and this is Sea Life. Okay.
So right now I'm trying to put everything together, you know, see how I need to put together the solar panels and all that. So I'm kind of getting ground wire so I can, it's supposed to be grounded from one panel to the next, and from the panel down to the frame, and then from the frame down to the ground. Oh wow, that's going to make it hard to mess it up. Because if you look, so the negative, you plug both negatives from the panels into one, both positives into one, and then you just take the long cord and you plug it into there, and you run it down to the inverter or charge controller, and there it is.
Wow.
But it's already set up for you. And if
Oh,
you
that's
look,
very nice.
If you look, whatever this one is that goes there, and I think that is the negative.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's negative. So that's the positive at the top. So the positive end is up in here. Kind of figuring this out without instructions. So I think I watched a video a while ago. Watched the video on doing this a while ago. So
he's getting ready to put this little bracket together now.
I'm checking it out. See how things are kind of go. But I do know that the panels go up on top of there, and then the side here hold is to hold it down. So
See, they send you all kinds of little parts. Like these, what are these called?
hold down brackets?
Yeah, okay.
That goes like that.
So I'm showing you everything we're experiencing as Daniel is figuring this system out after just watching a couple of YouTube videos.
And it's been a long time since I watched them.
Yeah.
Like almost a year.
Daniel is pretty highly mechanically inclined generally because of being raised in an engineering family. I think I may have mentioned before. But this is a lot simpler than I had even imagined.
Now this goes between.
Show it to
This
him.
goes between.
What is it? This
It
little
goes
piece
between-
here.
This one goes in between the solar panels, so it'll hold it down like that.
Okay.
Something like that. 4 of those.
That's our educated guess. So far. Daniel's educated guess so far.
And once I get it together, it'll probably change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess I better get these together.
Did they send you those little blue wires?
I had to come up with it myself. It says, it's telling me that I need to ground it right there. And it says grounded on both sides.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run between the panels. I'm going to just kind of go like that. And then on the ends of both panels, I'll run it down to the ground.
Well, Daniel had wanted to build it out of metal, but then he discovered he didn't have some of the tools he needed for his metal work. So I pointed out the fact that we had just taken our washer and dryer out of our house, and our huge washer and dryer out of our house, and they had been on this wooden stand. And I said, well, Daniel, why don't you just use this wooden stand? And he got looking at it and he decided that was a pretty good idea. So we're just going to add a little paint to it, and that's going to be what we're doing.
Hey, this is day 2 of working on this. Yesterday we painted the box to go up on top of the poles. So today we're going to frame it up and get it hung so that we can put the solar panels on it.
We're going to be using an old refrigerator for our battery box. Here he is getting the framings cut up for the box. Daniel wants me to climb up and sit on the top of this refrigerator.
She's climbing up the ladder, yay! Now watch. She'll do good. She's about got it. Look at her, yay! Everybody applaud now. Feel to be up there now.
I made it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey, at least she's got a chair.
Daniel's up here with me.
Alright, so what we got to do is we got to take this level here. We're going to set it at 29 degrees. And so we're going to set that board up here. Toby's going to hold it there for me. And then I'm going to nail it at 29 degrees. So all we got to do is level that bubble right there.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm figuring on is just setting this straight up there. But I got to drill the holes. I'm going to try to set this all up down here to make it a little simpler. And then we'll just set it up there. But I got to make sure that it's still at a 29 degrees. And I think I'm going to have to wedge it a little bit because somehow, I don't know. I think I had crooked boards when I was trying to do it up there. But once I get this set up there, we secure it, I think it'll be just fine.
So this is going to be the rack box.
Right, so
And he's
right now,
securing the little slides, I guess it is, that attach to the back of the panels onto the box.
this goes right here.
And then he's going to mount the box at the right angle.
There's my...
So Daniel's drilling the last hole here to mount this up. So we had to buy some bolts for this idea because of course the box is our idea. So we bought some nuts and bolts to hold it all together. And that's how that one went. So Jacob got in on this here. And he's helping his dad with the little nuts and bolts that go on each side.
And then just push it all the way down.
Okay, so there's a rather large gap for the bottom channel and a thinner gap for the top channel. The top channel is what's going to attach to the panels.
I wanted to show you this bolt.
Okay, so this is the head of the bolt that slides into the channel.
Oh.
When it turns, it locks it into place.
Oh, that's cool. Daniel's just tightening the rack up, tightening all the little nuts and bolts here. Okay, they're just testing out the position of these panels, how they're gonna actually go when they get up there.
Well, I know for a fact these are going to have to go like this.
And some little brackets that.
Is that go on the outside or on the inside?
It goes right there just like that.
Ah, check that
They
out.
only give you 2 for each panel.
Yes, because that's the outside of the panel.
They go on the outside.
Outside towards
Oh,
nothingness.
Okay.
Now, the part I'm not really sure about is these right here.
These are monocrystalline
I'm not
panels.
really positive. I thought they were. I think these are, but they're.
Yeah, that looks about right. Like each one of these cells is a monocrystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Polycrystallines are usually more reliable. Oh, they're
I
poly.
didn't know.
Oh. Okay, it goes like that,
Okay. So this
and then the other one
bracket.
sits up underneath that side.
So now we're just now that we've tried out how the panel's going to set,
Okay.
and they have some idea what they're going to do when they get it up in the air, this rack.
See,
It's up in the air, and this is the please don't drop it moment, as we call it. And Daniel's got to figure out how to maneuver this thing now.
Who, you?
Okay, it's going up.
Oh, golly. Don't let it sit like that. It's knocking the paint off. And that's not good. Okay, come here.
Well, this is the ultimate father-son project here.
That one should have definitely been unscratched.
Should we go back down a bit?
Actually, do that one. Okay, hold still. And hold it there.
So we can see what they're doing.
I think so.
Well, it looks like the first one is up.
First panel in place.
In place. Pretty good. This was redneck ingenuity at its best. I just think so. So we pulled the old van up. Daniel stood on it. Jacob and I lifted the panel up to Daniel, and he hoisted that up in the air like that there. Now, how are we going to get screwed down is another question. We're soon to see. This has been exciting, to say the least. It's always something. Just always something.
Always something.
Oh my word. But both those panels are up there. Hey, this was the goal for the day. And we have got it. We've got it accomplished pretty much. So all we got to do is get it screwed down, or get the brackets put on, and the cables going the right way. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's just, the only thing is he doesn't know how he's gonna bolt it down now. So, yep, we're gonna go figure it out. There's always something more to figure out. And we did manage not to tear it up too bad. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. So,
Millimeter ratchet right there in the corner of the trailer.
we're gonna get the tools together, and I'll be back when they start hooking it in. This is a show of acrobatics today, and Daniel's trying all sorts of positions here. He just
Is that better reach or not?
yeah, he's in there. I don't know if you can see.
Wait, it is. I need
Uh,
to lift this up.
Let me go around the other side. Okay, now you can see that he has made it back around somehow. He did a pole climbing expedition here. And
Toby, that did sound right.
that doesn't sound. he was swinging on this pole here, and then he kind of
That still don't sound
he
right.
did the Tarzan thing, and around he came. He did the Tarzan thing and swung himself up here so that he could get this panel grounded, and all that. But something tells me, I don't know, maybe we should have tried to do all this on the ground.
Well, then you'd have to put both of them up here at the same time.
But yeah, exactly. I don't know how we could have done that either, but so I don't know, maybe a tractor would have helped or something like that. I don't know. But you can't, could, and should, and would. You do what you do.
Well, now I can't get that.
And all we gotta do is figure out how to get Daniel down. Watch, I got a ladder, Daniel. Just a minute. Oh well, I think he's trying his climbing again here. Okay, here it goes. Well, we just didn't think he was quite all that spry, but when it comes to getting something done, he's very stubborn and determined. And in the morning, or in the night, he's gonna feel that. I will almost guarantee you. Daniel's about to attempt the unthinkable.
What are you doing?
This is the real touchy part.
Ta-ta-da!
Superman.
Well, he used the top of his pole for a little shelter. And he's crouching down under these panels.
Trying to get his head through the gap. You went over the board.
Yeah,
You
you're
went over the edge there.
You're going over the edge, Daniel.
Oh my gosh.
Be very.
You're pushing on the other.
This is very, very
Very touchy.
touchy.
Jacob,
Yeah.
move this ladder so I can put my foot right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn it. I think you're gonna have to turn it.
Yeah. Turn it. Huh.
Make sure it's balanced and then pull it towards, right there. Like that. And then just set it up so that it's gotta twist the ladder. A little more. There you go. Dog food. Oh, whining.
Yeah. The dog don't like it either.
Go home.
She says you are in a very precarious position, and I don't think it's right.
Well, you know what?
Even Amy doesn't like it.
I'm going to
But
get a big drill bit. We're going to get a connecting 10mm socket for my drill, and I'm going to go
oh,
and make a
Oh.
at the bottom.
Like we'll just make a little hole.
uh-huh.
That one.
Trying to show you what he's doing with his fingers up there.
Well, I'm trying to put the one shot in. That in there. Slowly bring that down.
Huh. Yes, and be very careful about the ladder. He has got both of those little screws in there. He really does. There you go. He managed to get both of those little do-jobbies in there. And he's still dealing with the little brackets up on the top. Daniel had used an ingenious idea to figure out what was positive and negative. He just took Jacob's phone up and took a picture of the little dock there, and zoomed in, and he could easily tell that it was. I believe it was positive. And I thought that was ingenious.